Welcome to Into the Mystic Ash. It's like as soon as I start alive, either the dog or the baby or both. No, Diamond, back up. No, don't drink my tea. You don't need any extra caffeine. God. The Hermit keeps popping up. Let's see. Hermit, King of Pentacles. Is it Earth energy? Is that Virgo, right? For the Hermit. I see somebody is maybe this Virgo or this Earth energy is blocking Queen of Wands financial position, basically, like blocking their ability to have. It's like trying to force them into making a choice. It's like the illusion of choice. It's like you'll only be successful if you're with me, you know? Hey, Irene, I haven't seen you in ages. How you doing, girl? How you feeling? Stability. Trying to affect somebody's work and stability. You know, the feeling I get from this is like, well, I have to get you to have nothing so that I can come in with an offer that you won't be able to refuse. Which says to me that there's something that they know isn't right, but they don't want to change it. It's like somebody who's like a chronic cheater, you know, but they don't want to stop cheating, but they also don't want to, they also want to have a particular person who doesn't agree with cheating. So they like financially block them and socially block them until they feel like they're forced to kind of accept being in a relationship that's kind of shitty. It's like you have no option but to accept my poor behavior. It's like trying to impose silence all around this Queen of Wands. It's like, maybe if I can make their life lonely enough, they'll be excited to accept this bullshit offer that I'm gonna present. God. It's like, why don't you just work on improving yourself? You don't have to do weird, stupid stuff like this. Yeah, this is planned. This is something they've been working on quietly behind the scenes. It's like they're trying to destroy a high priestess. So this their love options, their sight, their emotional stability, their financial stability. What is this, the 1950s? It's like they want to be the one coming in with an offer. If I can destroy all the potential options that you have, then I'll be the only option. Judgment, family. This could even be family doing this, you know, like you try to get away from your family and then they try to sabotage you in every possible way so that you're forced to kind of come crawling back to them on their terms. Six of Cups. This might be family, you know, where it's like, well, you have no choice but to come crawling back to us, and then we don't have to change, you do. You having options is really upsetting someone. It's like, if you're happy and if you're like somewhat stable, even if you don't have loads, like if you're even just happy even though you have nothing, this pisses this person off. It aggravates them. Ooh. It's like they've been trying to get you locked in your head, but they're the ones locked in their head. Everything they've been trying to do to you, they're kind of like, it's happening to them. It's this Tower coming in quickly for who, it might be multiple people. It's like for whoever these people are, or this group is. Maybe this is a work organization even. Not having to offer you full benefits if, you know. It's like, I want you to put your creative energy toward us and our group. I don't want you doing for yourself. It's weird because it's like Ace of Cups and the Moon. It's like they're masking. They're putting on smiling faces, but underneath they've got this plan to try and like break you and your stability and your happiness. That's the Chariot. But they can't account for the fact that you live in your truth. You live in your light. And you're a master at it at this stage. It's like, This isn't your first rodeo of being attacked. That's why you got nine of wands here. It's like you've already been through it. It's like, what do you think you're gonna do to me that hasn't already been done? And maybe these people have done it before and it's been successful. And it's like they're trying again. Truth, Empress. There's this organization again trying to slow it down by stabbing you in the back and trying to create disappointments. You know, this is like, you know, when you're in a really lovely relationship and you introduce them to this group of people and all of a sudden the relationship turns to shit. Or like you tell them about your new job and then all of a sudden you start having issues at work. But you can't prove anything. That's crazy making, you know? Tower. It's like, yeah, this is coming at you, but there's a tower here. There's an emperor and a emperor magician. It's like what they can't see is that there's somebody else here. It's like they're gonna try this other person is gonna be lifting the burdens off of you. This is gonna piss them off, whoever they are. It's gonna piss them off. And this emperor is not the kind of person they can coercively control either. And the emperor is moving in. It's like maybe a different job offer that's going to offer you something that is worthy. Maybe like a relationship that's going to be healthy. It's like they're going to try and make it look like the offer that the emperor gives you is the bad offer. But it's actually, this new beginning is what's going to bring you success, which is why they're fighting so hard to keep you from it. Seven of Swords. Why does the Emperor have the Seven of Swords? Is he a plant? Is this an illusion? No. It feels like a strategy behind the scenes to try and actually help you. It's like the Empress is surrounded by Five of Wands. And in order to get to the Empress, he has to like fight through all this bullshit. And he's having to be strategic in order to do so. It's like tricking the tricksters, basically. I don't see him giving up, though. High Priestess, Death, and the Truth. Maybe they might go after this emperor. Like, oh, look at this, look at that. To try and convince you that they're not good, or they're a bad person, or their offer is not what it seems. come with us. We're the only ones that can save you or protect you. You're really trying to like affect the high priestess, your sight, your ability to see through the veil, see through the shadow, and see through the fog. They're trying to prevent this. But then there's a Tower of Victory. And the Prince of Swords, Knight of Swords. This is somebody setting the record straight. It's going to really stabilize this Queen of Wands. It's like, don't talk about this new beginning because they'll just try to attack it. Wanting you to believe that you can't have it all. Like, you can't have happiness and love. You can't have peace and prosperity. You have to choose, but that's a lie. That's an illusion. They're trying to force you into making a decision that will put you back into a position of weakness with them so that they can control the situation. Yeah, it's like, we only want you celebrating if it's for us. But then I see this connection here that's actually really healthy and healing. Three of Pentacles keeps coming up and Ten of Cups. It's like, happy with what you're working on. And this is like you persevering and pushing through even when the odds are stacked against you. And that's what really balances you out. That's what's really pissing off that devil energy, it's depressing whoever it is that's using negative tactics to try and get you. It's depressing them. It's leaving them at a loss, stressing them out. Every time you do a little something, something, every time you succeed a little bit, it drives them into a fervor, like an angry, manic, kind of pissed off energy. It's like somebody who's emotionally not... It's like they're trying to come across as emotionally stable, but they're just... underneath, they're boiling. It's like every time you do well, it upsets them. It's going to be a huge tower for them when this offer comes in for you. It's like then they really won't have any power. And this old you that they were able to do all this to is going to be gone. It's like, that's not who I am. This is work and success. Somebody's, whatever you're working on is going to be quite successful. And that's probably why it's like you need to keep it to yourself with this Four of Swords energy, is just keep it to yourself. Work and stability. This is like stable, this is healing, this is happy. Something you're working on or will be working on. Hello, good morning. That was a bumblebee. You have a way of, ride like you stole, D. I haven't seen you in donkey's years. How are you? Yeah, too long. Nice to see you. You must have been really busy. Or really depressed. Or both. I laugh because, you know, life does that to you. Sometimes it's like so fucked up you just can't even talk to people. It's like I can't even talk to anyone. Oh no. Well, I'm glad your life is great. Work got worse. Fucking sucks. Jealous haters, man. Jealousy is a hell of a drug for people. You know? It's like they get off on destroying others instead of improving themselves. It's like, oh, in order for me to be better, I have to destroy you. And it's like, well, why can't you just work on bettering yourself and earn it? Like, earn your place at the table instead of having to screw somebody else out of their seat. Such a weird, weird world we live in. Tower. Empress. Oh, you've been working late then, huh? It was a late night. It's early here, so it must be really late there. Well, you know, some people listen to my readings to fall asleep. Is that why you're here? So I can drone on and then you just pass out because I'm boring everyone to tears to sleep. 4 a.m. Fuck balls, man. Well, if you ever want a reading, you know where to find me. You just email me. Oh, hey, if anybody wants to flow me any kind of support, if you go to the description box below, I made it into the top 10 of this, like, art contest thing. I signed up for my poetry, and in my category, I'm 8th. So if I can stay in the top 10 till next Thursday, that'd be pretty cool. I don't know how many rounds there are for this thing, but I hope there's not too many, but it's kind of cool that I've made it this far, which is nice. Anyway, so maybe when you wake up, if you want to throw me a vote, I'd appreciate that. King of Wands and the Fool. Eight of Pentacles. This is somebody who has mastered their craft. And then you got 10 of Swords. People trying to stab them in the back, or just talking about that. Particularly this Queen of Pentacles energy. The Sun card. Creativity. Success. Strength. It's like all the positive cards here. And then Death. It's like they're trying to end this. It's like, you're too good. You're too happy. You're too this. You're too that. Yeah, enjoy your sleep. Hopefully you get some. Hopefully you have the least today off, or you don't have to start till later. Got the Magician and the Lovers. And the Seven of Swords. It's like strategies. Multiple people. There's a strategy not being spoken about. But this is a good strategy. There's a good strategy as well. It's like there's hidden negativity and then there's hidden positivity. And they're at war with each other, but it's not out loud. It's like behind the scenes. So it's like good versus evil behind the scenes. You know, like people will be having this like conversation, but the energy is saying something different than the words. You know? I hate to reference the Matrix, but you know, it's like living your life day to day, but fighting these like crazy battles behind the scenes energetically. You know, like the Oracle, she lives in the apartment and she's just like in like social housing and living in her apartment, but she's like the Oracle. Or like you're in a meeting and it's, you know, you're talking about projections and numbers, but really there's this whole like energetic war going on between two facets of people. Ace of Swords. Five of Swords. And then this illusion is, it's like, oh, you think you have options, do you? They're trying to make it so that you don't have an option, that you're forced to choose. This kind of cycling back around to the beginning of the reading, which is like someone trying to force a decision. Kind of reminds me also of like politics, you know, where you have you know, people running in a political race, and then when they see the other person is like doing well because they're a genuine person, they turn around and try to attack them, like on a social level. Like, oh, look at, they eat, you know, peanuts for breakfast, don't vote for them. Or they cheat on their spouse, don't vote for them. And it's like all these like personal attacks because they can't win with what they're saying, so they have to win by playing dirty. And for some people, it's family related. For some people, it's work related. Some people, it's family related. Like, they do not like you having sight. They want to destroy your ability to see through the veil. They don't like it. How dare you see what we're doing to you and stop it from happening? How dare you? Like, oh my God. And we've got judgment. And a lot of times this is allowed to play out because it's like the universe keeps giving them an opportunity to clean up their karma, but they keep digging bigger, more gigantic holes for themselves. And at some point, judgment comes in and just slaps them on their ass, slaps them on the ass, and not in a good way. And then we cycle back around to the very beginning. We've got the Hermit and the King of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, all of this behind the Seven of Swords. It's like there's a strategy here. So it's like, what? They're going to try to... it's like their strategy is leading to their own mental stress. Tower. It's like shit talking about somebody and not having actual receipts, or having made up receipts. Like fake evidence. And it's going to come back to bite them in the ass. Because while they were manufacturing evidence, you actually had the real receipts. Yeah, someone tries to call you lazy or inept or whatever, and you keep showing up and doing exemplary work. It's kind of hard to say that, you know, you're the opposite of that, because it's like you show in your day-to-day that you're not like that. Or somebody trying to say, oh, you're negative, or you're dark, or you're bad, or whatever, and you keep showing up and being positive, even when life is really hitting you hard, you know? And you're still standing up, and you're still showing up, and you're still helping other people. And it's like, yeah, but I don't think what you're saying about this person is true, because they're literally walking the talk. Whatever they're saying that they are, they're doing that. And what you're saying doesn't align with what I'm seeing. Wheel of Fortune, that's what's spinning the wheel of fate. That's what's spinning the wheel of fate. Chariot again. Someone's actually going to speak up. Maybe somebody that was once, you know, your adversary is now going to speak up and say, hey, yeah, we did this and it wasn't right. Someone might flip sides. Sun card. It keeps kind of repeating itself. It's like your happiness and resilience is stressing the fuck out of people. It's like your can-do attitude, your ability to get up after you've been knocked down over and over and over again is really stressful for this group of people. Emperor, new passionate beginning. Work. It's like somebody wants to work with you. It's like, no, I see for myself that this person works hard, and I want to work with them. I think what you're saying is bullshit. Maybe this emperor was convinced by this other group for a while, and maybe that's why they're flipping sides back to like, oh no, I had it wrong. They're actually a good person. So this nonsense cycle is going to close out, and then Two of Cups, passion, balance, passion, love. That's like the trilogy of amazingness. Balance, passion, and love. This is like an equal give and take relationship that's got passion woven strategically throughout it. That sounds awesome. So this shitty cycle is closing out, and this really, really beautiful cycle is coming in. And I think the reason it's taken so long is because, you know, sometimes you have to go through dark spaces in order to gain certain enlightenment to make the next chapter of your life actually become beautiful. You know, it's like playing a video game and you have to go through the, like, you know, fireball section to get your bonus coins or whatever, your level ups or your whatever, you know? It's like you don't just get that handed to you. Well, at least not back in the day. You couldn't just buy your level ups like you can now, but back in the day you actually had to fight the good fight to get all your bonus, you know, whatevers. And that's what it feels like. It feels like maybe each of you didn't have certain tools in your belt until all this bullshit happened. So these people who was group, whether it's family or work related, or maybe it's a little both, but they tried so desperately to destroy or separate or whatever, but all they ended up doing was helping you pass your tests. So not only did they multiply their own karma that they're going to have to heal from, they've leveled both of you up to the point where when you do finally come together, it's going to be brilliant. You know? You're going to really respect and appreciate and balance each other out. You won't need to seek external validation for the happiness that you both are building together. You know? The sun card is in the middle of all this. It's like, don't worry, be happy. It's like that song. Here's a little song I wrote. You might want to sing it note for note. Don't worry. Be happy. It's like, even though all the nonsense is going on, don't worry about it. Be happy. It's making you stronger. Makes you that much stronger. Makes you work a little bit harder. Makes you that much wiser. Thanks for making me a fighter. It's like once you get together, it's just, that's it. So it's taken a really long time for this to come together. And, you know, I'm sure both parties have participated in their own shadow work and gotten lost down certain rabbit holes, but they've both come out of it. And it's coming close to unification. This is just a clarifier, you know? This is like a clarifier reading. Like, yeah, you've been through it. You've been through a lot of it. And yeah, they were conspiring against you behind your back. You weren't crazy. But all it's done is sharpen your intuition. That which they've tried to destroy has just strengthened and sharpened. So thank your enemies. When you get your award, stand up there and shout out all your haters. Because they've just made it, them trying to make it worse has just made it better for you. It's like you've been able to showcase, each of you have been able to showcase your resilience and your adaptability, your willingness to change, you know? Um, that's the true test of wisdom. Being able to not only know the information, but to adapt and alter self to make yourself better. There's a victory. V is for victory. And we've got success here, and wealth, and this is like celebratory connection. Could be a marriage. But again, all this fighting has just shown how strong you are. When somebody tries to knock you down, it gives you an opportunity to showcase how well you are at getting back up. If nobody tries to knock you down, you have no way of showcasing how resilient you are. So that's why I said, they did you a favor. They showed everybody around you. You might have known how resilient you are, but now everybody else knows too. It's like you see them trying to knock them down and destroy them, and this person just keeps getting up and keeps fighting and keeps getting better. Okay, now I see why they keep attacking them. It's like punching a blob. And the blob is just absorbing the punch. Why won't you just die? It's like, because I'm not supposed to die. At least not the current self, right? Aspects of self can die and get reborn, but they want to end your cycles. They don't want you doing the rebirth cycle. They just want you to do the death cycle. And it's like, yeah, but it all comes back around. Life and death are connected. So every time they try to destroy you and end you, they end up just rebirthing you. That's funny to me. I love it. It's like the ultimate revenge is your success and your victory. Pretty soon, this isn't going to be quiet. This isn't going to be a quiet victory. Pretty soon, this is going to be quite loud. But, for now, keep it to yourself. 666. You got victory, you've got success, and you've got a better situation coming. It's like moving away from all the bullshit and moving toward a better situation. Yeah, Fool card. It feels like there's a contract coming in, but it's going to be a really good contract. It's going to be like something you're going to want to be tied to. It won't be, it's like marrying somebody who's your best friend, as opposed to the alternative that so many people settle for. It's like, don't worry about this. If you're experiencing loss or stagnation or struggle, or if you feel like you don't know which way to turn or whatever, this is all going to get cleared up soon. You just have to stay standing, and the fog will pass. That's a pretty good reading, and now it's just kind of repeating itself, so I think that's pretty much it. If you want to show me support, there's a link in the description box below. I would appreciate any support there. I made it into the top 10. Well, no, I made it into the top 15. Now this week, it closes on Thursday for those who made it into the top 10. I don't know how many rounds this thing has, but yeah, if you wanted to throw me a vote or two, that'd be cool. Other than that, I'll be back for another reading. I don't know. I have so much stuff to do. I've been painting Elijah's room and trying to clean and organize, and his walls were pink and now they're a nice blue color. He's very happy. So yeah, I've just been busy, and then I have also obviously all my data entry stuff that I do. So, and then I've started writing again, which is great. So I've been writing poetry for this thing. So it's done its job. It's got me writing again. But yeah. Description box below, the link, click on that. Flow me some love. It'd be cool. And last kind of final notes, I've got the chariot and power. This is stability, strength, and then abundance. What's moving in for you is stability and abundance. That's the final note here. So, have a wonderful day.